attitude. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the cockers, know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia. Tryna kill bills, if $1 meal really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus, any social, I'm posted. I'm like, right, if I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it cracking like a kill it. In the backyard, chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa, little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader, I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got to say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to the trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got a message how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come, I want you to get with me. Slide with me. I got a feeling, get it cracking like a kill it. In the backyard, chillin' with you, I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. Hot on asteroid, plus I keep that. Know me.
Put phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitty, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? You know, my mama told me I'm that just came along, but Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis, right there on 70, you feel me? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed. You feel me?
Come on.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Ryan Pepio.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate. That one finds the zone, and we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 12th of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
This is Bryson Stott in the air out towards right center. Palacios makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brandon Marsh.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
The Phils have raced out of the gate to start the season. Ball one there.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Next pitch is inside, and a count 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
So here is Bryce Harper.
That's a ball.
The changeup missing. Ball one. And here it comes. Fly ball center field. DeLuca puts it away for the out. And here comes Alec Boehm. That one missed.
That ball went out.
Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. but 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, King. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bounce to the left side and foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ha-Sung Kim.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Richie Palacios stands in now and watches strike one. And he drops it down the third baseline.
That ball
and a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That's too low. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 out. 2 outs, bases empty. Yandy Diaz now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the
count.
Balls,
2 strikes.
I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And there's a ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Rays, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Pepio back to work.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Pepio goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Real Muto working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Ball.
And that's a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Brandon Lau. That's down and in.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. 3 hits and a loss last night. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Just off the inside edge. Fought off foul. Aranda, the runner at second with one away.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, one out. Down the third baseman, Junior Caminero. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
There's a swing and a miss.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So bases loaded with one away. Now it's Jansen to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
My next move, I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out, bases full. He goes down looking. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. Hit on the ground to the right side. Base hit, one run in already. Now a long throw home. It's offline and he scores. We are tied at 2.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. First time up, he grounded to third. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2 down. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 and draw even again. We head on down to the top of the third. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's Turner now. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. Strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Rip to third. Throw to first in time. So digging in, Howard. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Home half of the third coming up. All even at 2-2. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Richie Palacios.
Feel hearts with a bright light. My eyes stay focused on the end of this tunnel. So far this life has beat me up, and now I'm ready to rumble. The jungle is hungry. Predators want me. I can't escape from the torment of
that one at triple digits. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here is Yandy Diaz. Just missed. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Lau at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Man at first, one away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one fouled off. Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that's the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Harper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, center field. DeLuca sizes this one up. He's got it. There's 2 away. And now it's Alec Bohm. Check swing, and he held up. Headed towards the corner. Palacios on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Morel makes the play, and that is that. Phillies down in order. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside low, and a count 1-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Curve in the dirt.
Count's full.
Ripped to first, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So up next, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball.
Nope, that's foul.
And that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And a strike right through there. That one a triple digits.
The count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. And
that's
ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Pepio back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Kim squeezes it, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball
Ball
misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And forget it. His 4th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it is JT Realmuto. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered in this game. And that one wrapped foul. Turner, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. That's not coming back. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And that one sliced foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen snags it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. Jump throw. And it beats him. What a play.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Kim in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Palacios stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here. 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Garrett Clevenger.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sewald also getting ready. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Morel makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Schwarber, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Bryce Harper. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And a foul ball. Schwarber, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Outside corner, there's a strike. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
On a line out towards center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Pitches in the dirt, 1-0.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Howard has this one sized up. Snags it for the second out. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Rays held in check here. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Marsh. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Diaz. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here's JT Realmuto. And a foul ball. That's to third. Over to Diaz.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. Trey Turner now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
On the ground. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it, Crazy.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. DeLuca under it. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. That one inside, and
inside.
It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Hit them hard, gotta hit them hard. If they talking
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen. And there's the strike. And that's in the dirt. And 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of them there. We look ahead to inning number 8. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Kelly.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So digging in, Howard. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And downstairs. That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. There's the strike.
0-1.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
This to third. Over to Diaz. Harper retired. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. The 0-2. stays alive. He missed, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that one is inside ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Nabs it, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Boom, leading things off and takes a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Foul ball. They say he wins. Boom. Leads off second with nobody out. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. So here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Marsh. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Throws to first in time. Here comes Real Muto. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up. Lau right there to make the grab. Matt Strom comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
At the ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. The Phillies leading by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down to the last out for the Rays.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. Why? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the American tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. Whether throwing me off from in the city, the lost angles, try and move forward for long.
Kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door. Cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me, don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right up and shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door. Cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with 1 love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go, baby.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And starting this one, King. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Mason Wynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Howard makes the play. One away. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Mason Wynn.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Brendan Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. One out, base is empty. Ball one there.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. Now 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that's in there at the knees.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Out to center. Howard in and to his right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starting pitcher, Eric Fetty. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Gorman. And it's caught for the out. And the batter now, Howard. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Just
inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Pulls that one foul. On the ground to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We played 1 here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Nolan Gorman. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. King, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball,
Outside,
a
that's a
changeup,
ball.
a curve, a knuckleball, and he works in a slider. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Alec Burleson stands in now and watches strike one. And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, now the left fielder, Cal Stevenson. Fetty back to work. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Now a fly ball to right center. Koperniak on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. No score here in the second. And the next pitch is way outside. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and he breaks his bat. And Castellanos is out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. We'll move. Right down to shoot. Strike one. Tap foul at the plate. Outside low. And that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Hit in the air left field. Stevenson settles under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. Pitch misses.
Inside.
And that is ball one.
No, inside.
Top of the third, no score. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Matt Koperniak stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He swings and fouls one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. JT Realmuto steps in. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just a slow ground ball this time. Arenado to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Just missed. And a base hit right there. So now back to the top of the order.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Hit softly on the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mason Wynn. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Go ahead run on base. Donovan will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Howard on his way over. He's got it, and there's one away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gorman digs in now. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Missed
Ball
with a
one.
changeup, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. Down the line. And that drops foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom 4, this is Bryson Stott. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Glove side, but it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Cal Stevenson. Gorman. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that base.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That's long gone. Home run number 10 of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Boom. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. To third. Arenado to first. In time. That's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a... Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Digging in, Jordan Walker. Fought off foul.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2 now. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Stepping in, Pedro Pajes. In the air, right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Matt Koperniak next up for the Cardinals. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Missed inside with the curve. Line drive, base hit. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn, 1 for 2. Fouled off down the right side. Two on, one out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful of.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
2 on, 2 outs. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Brandon Marsh. Fetty back to work. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Got him swinging. And now Weston Wilson, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Dribbled up the third baseline. Throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Pitches in there. Strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Good job to fight that one off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, This guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Stevenson calls it in, 2 away. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. Out number 3. Offense held in check there. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Next to hit, Bryson Stott. Ball 1, no strikes. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Koperniak settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Howard stands in for the Phillies. Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ripped to right. Burleson makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of inning number 7. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And 1-2.
That ball went out.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Jordan Walker now at the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wilson pulls that one down, 2 away now. Now the catcher up to hit, Pedro Pajes. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Fernandez.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Action in the pen down there. Jojo Romero, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
So a man at first. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third. Off balance speed, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Ivan Herrera.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's down.
Right through there for a strike. This to third, down the line, and it's foul. Got him! And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2. In the air out to center. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. Victor Scott into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Well, 1-run game. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fernandez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Fernandez, in his second season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that's just foul. Oh, that got away from him.
Got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Scott makes the play. 1 away. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That's to third. Arenado. They get the full inning over. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's Contreras now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one's a little bit low. 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Caught him looking for the K.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
He's 2 outs away. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. That finds the mark on the inside corner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Walker in the box now. Takes strike 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry, mami, no me obligue.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythm's fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. after life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments. I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar. Never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way. He saw sin in me. Pinched in me. Reincarnated. Present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell. Residue that linger from your past creates a cell. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I could tell you where I'm going. I could tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted? I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding. For every man, woman, and child, how much can you vow? I found my life just to live one in harmony now. You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity. And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy. Then let's rejoice where we at. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerged over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, the midnight marauder. If it's water, no stopping, the top shotter, I drop. Multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a trooper.
Live from Bristol Motor Speedway, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Athletics. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Luis Severino. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Lede makes the catch. One up, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Howard.
Well, when you think of this guy, you think of damage. He does damage at the plate, and when you consider leading the National League in slugging percentage, incredible value of having a guy in the lineup like that, a guy that's going to drive in runs.
Howard, the next to hit, entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Swinging a foul straight back.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Ripped on a line to center. Lede makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's outside. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. And on the mound in this one, King. What do we need to know here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Oh, he can't bring it in. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and he'll pull into second safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That's the third. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. That one at triple digits.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Howard makes the grab, 2 down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now second in the AL in RBIs.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ruiz on at second with 2 down. The next offering misses. Now 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the gym.
Second inning set to go. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Severino back to work. And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a strike in there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Sends it to first. He's out. And now it's JT Realmuto. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. This one smacked out to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now here is Lawrence Butler. Inside corner for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Foul ball still 0-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And here is Zach Geloff.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
J.J. Bleday stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now here's Gio Urshela.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left. They get the force, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now a chance for Weston Wilson, and that gets away from Langoliers. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. out in front and foul to the left side.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out towards left center. Lede turns to the right on the move. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Slides, but it gets by him. Man at first with 1 gone. Now here is Bryson Stott. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. So up next, Howard. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one blasted deep to right. Castellanos ranges back. It's a bomb.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Wilson at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. That one finds the zone. And the count even at 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Brent Rooker will hit next. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to
makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The A's get 1 on this homer. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. And the sweeper is off the plate. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. And ball one. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Grounded out his first time. That one drifts inside. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. On a line, base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one down the line. The throw to second is offline.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Dylan Floro appears to be getting loose. McFarland getting loose as well. The pitch. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 outs, nobody on. This is Bryson Stott. He's 2 for 2. On the ground, right side, Geloff. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. And we're back. Now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Could be a chance here.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Howard makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That clips the corner. Langoliers takes his lead at third with one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strikes him out with 101.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. That is the inning. So they work around the leadoff double. We played 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the A's 1. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Howard. Check swing. He went. And that's strike one. Howard in his second season, 28 years old. And he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Slings to first, one away here in the 5th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fastball is outside. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch just misses.
You know, these A's looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Schwarber sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Kyle McCann up next for the A's. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. A's go quickly and quietly there. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Murdoch back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And a foul ball. Ball one there.
1-1.
On the ground to short. Oh, great grab on the dive to first. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
That one lifted to left. Ruiz makes the grab for the second out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now the first baseman, Weston Wilson. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-2. That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Squirts away from Langoliers. No advance, though. Real Muto off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. One hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jacob Wilson. That one the other way. Makes the grab, 1 away. Brent Rooker digs in now.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The Phils leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. It has the distance, gone. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
At the plate, Lawrence Butler. 2 outs, base is empty. outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. A's get one back on this solo blast. And we're back. Here's Turner now. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
In the air, left side. Ruiz makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Howard. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the corner. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him.
He's out.
1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
This is J.J. Bleday. Strike on the inside corner.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, You're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
The other way, that's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
On the ground, and foul ball. Urshela off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz.
Ball 1.
And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Line drive, base hit. Urshela around third. He's safe. It's 6-3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. That one catches the zone. 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Floro.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one fouled off. Floro, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. This one in the air center field. Bleday gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Then there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Leclerc, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. McFarland, the lefty, warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Langoliers batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. In the air, right side. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 12th of the season. It's 6-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Geloff swings through it for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that drops in for a strike. Slow ground ball to the right side. Wilson. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved.
Runner takes off. Ripped towards third. Save. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Urshela in the box now. Takes strike 1. Geloff at second with 2 down. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Leclerc.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Movement in the bullpen. Michel Otañez preparing to come on if needed. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now it's going to be Edmundo Sosa. 1 for 3. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ruiz under it. Makes the grab. 1 down. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Trey Turner. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Popped up. Wilson under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. So next up for the A's, Kyle McCann. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Oh! One-run game, bottom 9. McCann fouls one off. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
In the air, right side of the infield. Makes the catch for the second out. The Athletics down to their last out. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. There's the strike at the knees.
0-2.
The A's down to their final strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first.
Count.
Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with you. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so ripe, sweet treat.